This is a brief overview of tools for traders. This tool will draw bands on your charts showing supply bands and demand bands. Each pattern has up to 29 different rules that you can choose for how you want to draw things on your charts. And it will show you when price comes back into a band, like this example here. If price came back down into this band, it will show you how much of the band is penetrated, and you'll actually be able to decide if you say once the band is 50% penetrated, you could say, well, I don't want to see that on my chart anymore because I think that's used up, and I wouldn't want to place a trade there. Also, it allows you to either remove the bands from your chart once they're broken, or you can leave them on the chart. And you can see here that this band has been left on the chart. And some people use that for their trading strategy because they want to see where past price action occurred. You can adjust the tool to fit your strategy. In the example here, we have three charts. We have a lower time frame chart that's used to identify the bands. And then we have an intermediate time frame chart that's used to help you see what the trend is using bull and bear boxes. And then we have a higher time frame chart that shows you these gold lines here, show you where you are in kind of the higher time frame picture, and you can see that you're at the top of the higher time frame picture. This also allows you to save and import the settings for different symbols and intervals, which is very handy because you can have different charts set up for different symbols and easily pull the same settings in for a different asset. This also has the session tool, which allows you to put the Globex, the overnight session, on your chart. You can see the stats for those sessions over the range of time that you have included in your chart. You can give it a specific session name. So if you have a specific strategy that you want to trade, you can use the tool here to try to apply all that onto your chart. If you do the night owl strategy, it has that already built in. You can also see the session open, high, low, close. You can use it for open range breakouts. You can also do session projections. There's two other tools called the Trade Finder and the Scan tool. What the Trade Finder does is, based on your rules, it looks at where you have a band, and it looks for the next opposing band. And if you say that you want a risk to reward of 5 to 1 or whatever, in this case it's 60, so that can help you make sure that you're only taking good trades that meet your rules. The scan tool allows you to look for certain patterns, such as trend change patterns, like a rally-based drop, drop-based drop, based on your rules. It will help you find those, and it'll tell you where they are on the chart, the date, the time, and what type of pattern it was found. This allows you to back test your settings. It shows you it outputs a report that documents what your asset was, what the interval, what the test period that you were evaluating, and all your settings. And this is just a partial list of the settings that were used in the back testing. It'll show you the zones found, how many of the zones got hit during that time frame, and the raw zone success rate, and that is showing you how many of the bands actually achieved more than 1-to-1. And then this will show you how many points per contract were possible if you took every single trade. So what are the benefits of tools? It just does all the grunt work for you. It draws everything on the chart, all the bands, swing highs and lows, base highs and lows, impulse and correction moves. And we didn't even show all that to you in this presentation. Your bull and bear boxes, and a whole bunch more. And it just allows you to be able to focus on trading and making sure you're following your trade plan instead of charting. Everything, is done consistently, and it's reproducible. It's a very easy way to test your settings and quickly know if they're going to give you a good result or not. It allows you also, one of the big things is if your workspaces in TradeStation get lost or corrupted, the OSF file structure that we have allows you to quickly rebuild workspaces and recover that without having to redraw a bunch of stuff. And it also gives you the ability to share settings with others. To learn more about tools for traders, you can go sign up at sndsoftware.com, or you can click the link below in the comments.